the social media elements is that if you do something on social media every day, then you sort of build up a sort of history of where you are and what you're thinking and what's happening around about you. And
Mm.
I understand why some people might not want to share that with the rest of the world, and they might want to keep those things to themselves and keep them private. And I totally respect that. Um, but myself, I made the choice to make everything public and to to uh, to then have the other positive side of this, which is every every day I sort of get to see what I was doing on this day in previous years, which
Mm.
helps me remember about how far I've come and how many things that I have forgotten about. I'm now pretty sure that we forget about 99% of everything that ever happens to us in our lives.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure that we only ever remember a tiny, tiny, tiny little piece of
Mm.
everything that we experience, which is completely crazy because everything is important. Everything we do is important. Everything we do matters. Having um, healthy lifestyle, eating healthy food, having healthy
Yeah.
thoughts, having sharing positive experiences. Everything we do really matters. But when we reflect and we look back, it's really hard to remember everything. Like if you asked me, what did you eat for breakfast yesterday? I'm like, I have no idea what I had for breakfast. Yeah, I know what
Because it was history.
sorry?
Because it is already history.
Well, um, it's that difficult balance of understanding that history's history's gone, can't be changed, you can't do anything about it, but it shapes who we are in our understanding because we can only we can only plan for the future by understanding how the past affected the present.
Mm.
So it is it is all gone and finished, but it's not pointless or useless. See, a lot of people that I was making this point last week. I was making this point last week to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Modern society tends to push us towards the idea that history is not important. It's always got us thinking about tomorrow. Everything is about what's coming next. Everything
Mm-hmm.
is about tomorrow. Everything is about the next thing that's going to happen. Look at the news, look at the media, look at the magazines, look at the radio shows and the podcasts and the films and everything else. It's all about what's next. The next show, the next episode, the next deal, the next trip. Everything is about what's next, next, next. Everything is about
Mm-hmm.
what's next. There's
Yeah.
very, very, very little about what came before, what happened before, and analyzing it and understanding it. And if we don't analyze and understand those those elements of history, we go forward blind,
Mm-hmm.
and then we don't really see where we're going. We don't have a proper direction. We don't have context, and the people's lack of context is frightening in the modern world. People's lack of knowledge about anything in general, science, scientific discoveries, history, World War One, World War Two, the Vietnam War, the Cold War, um, important political movements of our time, the technology and where it started and where it came from. Is it's as if it's as if tomorrow appears like magic. It's like some Disney film and there's some wizard and abracadabra and
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow is suddenly here and here's everything. But society very, very rarely stops to reflect about how we got here. And it's disappearing very fast. You know, the kids don't care about the wars of the past. They don't understand. They don't care.
Mm.
It's crazy.